morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are in Norway, precisely in Bodø, north of Norway. First thing we're gonna do, I think my camera is all fogged up, not sure why. Anyway, we're gonna go to the town center, and the way we're gonna do that, we're gonna catch a bus from here. We're catching the bus number 1 to go in the city center. Today we've got a ferry from Bodø ferry terminal, I guess, all the way to the Lofoten Islands. Hopefully they're not going to cancel it, because I've heard that many times they do cancel these ferries when it's bad weather. As you can see today, the weather looks pretty good, so hopefully there won't be any problems getting there. Here we are in Bodø. We're just gonna go to the railway station. Hopefully there are some lockers where I can actually leave this backpack, as it's quite heavy. So far it looks quite a lot like Reykjavik in Iceland. Classic houses that you find everywhere in the Scandinavian countries. It's an absolutely beautiful day. Been very lucky. Hopefully it's gonna hold on, and hopefully tonight when we get to the Lofoten Islands we can see the northern lights as well. The view from the airplane as it landed here in Bodø was absolutely incredible. You could see all the fjords, all the snow. It was such an incredible scenery. This must be maybe the main road. You can see the temperature is currently -8. However, it's still pleasant. Quite lucky the sun is shining today. I can see some trains down here. This must be the railway station. As far as I know, Bodø is the last station, is a terminal station. Really, what I would have liked to do is an overnight train journey from Oslo all the way up here. It's quite a long journey, and sometimes they do tend to cancel trains here, so if I had more time I would probably do it. Or ideally, if you do want to do that, it's probably worth doing it in the summer. Yeah, I don't see anything moving here, so I'm gonna go and have a look in the station anyway, because I need to find a locker for my rucksack. This is the most northern railway station here in Norway. Let's have a look inside. This is opened. Oh, nice and warm in here. And here we have some storage lockers. As you can see, storage. Rent a box. Let's see. Checked in. Duo travel, solo travel. Let's see. So it's 1 hour 39 krona, 2 hours 78, 4 hour 156. As you can see, all the trains here, they're all cancelled. Cancelled from Bodø to Rogan. Yeah, this is a common thing here in Norway, I think. But I'm not sure if it's cancelled because of the weather or... Let's see. So as I said, I'll have to look into this, but I'm sure there is a way from Oslo to get all the way up here by train. You might have to change in a few places, I guess. I'll have to look into this. Maybe, as I said, there's something to do in the summer, not in the winter. In the winter it's a bit too risky. You don't want to get stranded somewhere out of the way. A bit like we done a few years ago when we went in Sweden. They cancelled our overnight train all the way to Kiruna, so we had to do a brutal journey on the bus. It was, yeah, it wasn't good. I really don't want to do something like that. So I'd rather play it safe. If you come in the winter, just fly here. It's much safer and it's quicker. Some old pictures. I guess this was when the station was built. No one around here. So I don't think I'm gonna bother with the locker, to be honest with you. Solo. Just gonna check the prices if I was solo traveler. Yeah, it's like 20 coronas an hour. Do I really want to do that? I mean, I've got a ferry at 2 p.m, so I might just go in a cafe, just chill, relax, have a walk around the town centre. I don't think it's that far. So I found a good cafe. I was browsing around while I was at the station warming up. I'm gonna go there and get coffee, maybe a light bite to eat. There's also a supermarket there, Co-op. I'm gonna check that out. Pass by a supermarket before we catch the ferry to the Lofoten Islands, because I think where we are there's nothing at all. There's no supermarkets. It's absolutely remote. So yeah, best to get some goodies here while we can. There's a museum here, Nordnorsk Kunstmuseum. Don't think we've got time to see that today, so let's just keep on walking. This is the cafe that I've seen online. Looks as if it's got good coffee and quite a few options in terms of food, so we shall see. As per usual, quite a lot of street art in these northern countries. There's quite a lot in Reykjavik, and also we saw some street art even when we went to Tromsø. It has snowed quite a lot here. Look at that. It's the Cathedral of Bodø. We're going to try to have a look inside. Not sure if it's open or not. Let's have a look. Oh, it's open. Probably just gonna have a quick look without disturbing anyone. Fredskatedralen, Peace Cathedral. Right, let's go back out in the cold. Quite impressive, I must admit. Can't believe such a beautiful day today. Very, very lucky with the weather. Let's hope we can see the northern lights tonight. So on Google Maps it says that there's supposed to be a Banksy here. What? Oh, there he is. On here in this car park. I don't know whether Banksy has been here in Bodø in Norway at all. I'll have to do some research. Obviously there was snow everywhere, someone's probably cleared it so people can see the artwork. Please let me know in the comments if this is genuine artwork or if it's been just done by someone. Looks genuine to me. right in the car park of this Ton Hotels. So we've returned to the cafe, the one that I was showing you before. These are lovely. Cinnamon buns, tea, and I'm just waiting for my soup. Really looking forward to this. We are. Nice leek and potato soup, some bread. I think that will do the trick for today. So I'm just going to enjoy this soup, and then we're going to go down the ferry port to catch the ferry to the Lofoten Islands. So now we're going to go and catch the ferry to the Lofoten Islands. Now, there is a way how to catch the ferry from here without paying nothing at all. Totally free. There's a ferry that goes from here, from the port of Bodø to Moskenes. I think that's the way how you pronounce it. I might be wrong. I'll probably write it underneath. And yeah, it's supposed to be free for foot passengers. So from what I've researched online, what you do, you have to be there at least an hour before to do the check-in with your passport and everything. And then yeah, they somehow give you a free ticket. I'm not sure if that's the case. We're gonna go and see. So as you can see, that's the railway station where we were earlier on. And I think the port is just there. I'm going to zoom in a bit. Just here. You can see there are a few ferries there. I think that blue one might be it. We'll see. So yeah, I think it's about 2 or 3 hour journey. But yeah, I mean, totally free. Everyone says that Norway is expensive. Here you go. Now and then there's ways to save money even here in one of the most expensive countries in the world. There is a place to stay inside because it's absolutely freezing here. I don't really fancy waiting for an hour outside. I said I hope that one there is actually the ferry to take us to the Lofoten Islands. We'll see. I think this is the terminal. Must be. I can see the symbol of the ferry up there. So as I thought, that is the ferry that we're going to be catching at 3:30 to Moskenes. I think that's how you pronounce it. And then, basically, this is the terminal. So if it's obviously like a day like this, which is -8, you can stay nice and warm inside. There are toilets, there's a little cafe as well. What you have to do, in order to travel free, you have to register this QR code here, which you will find around the terminal. You have to register your details. And once you've registered your details, you will get a QR code. And also, I was actually looking at this ferry, this one here as well. I think this one goes to Svolvær. It's a slower service, but you have to pay on this one. That one there, which is R1, is going to be free. So yeah, as I said, I've done a bit of research, and I knew there was this ferry. I just wasn't sure about the times and all that. I guess if you travel in the summer, it might be very, very busy, so you might have to book in advance. You can book a place on the ferry, but you have to pay a fee. Not sure how much it is. I think it was about 20 quid when I last looked online, but I might be wrong. I'm not 100% sure. But if you turn up a day like this, where there aren't many people, sorry, there's an helicopter up there, where there aren't many people around, so I'm pretty sure guaranteed that you're gonna go on the ferry, you'll be fine. But I'm not sure if it's very busy, if they would probably tell you have to get the next one. I'm not sure how that would work out. So yeah, so soon we're gonna be boarding and I'm gonna be filming on the boat while we're going to the Lofoten Islands. Let's go back in the warmth. So I can see the big lorries are boarding, so I guess it's our time as well. Gonna go and have a look. I'm not sure what side of the road we have to be. Hallo.
Hei. Moskenes.
Yeah, Moskenes.
Can be a little bit slippery.
Slippery, yeah. Down there, yeah, we need to go?
Yeah, in the blue doors.
Okay. Made it. So oh. Nice. So you got some seats here, nice seating area, and then another seating area here. I'm sure you can go outside as well. We'll have a look later. So you got nice cafe here as well. Tea, coffee, sandwiches, refreshments. Don't know if you can go outside here. Yeah, you can also go outside. Let's hope we don't need any of these. Oh, I hope the sea is not going to be like this. We are here in Bodø at the moment, as you can see up here. We're going to go all the way here to Moskenes, and all this is part of the Lofoten Islands. Also got a kids area, which I assume they do cartoons and stuff. Also see in real time where the boat is, so you can follow it through the GPS, I guess. also you've got some plugs here as well if you want to charge your electronic devices. Nearly there. Probably another 10-15 minutes we will arrive. We have now arrived on the Lofoten Islands. I don't think there's much here in this little port, so hopefully we're gonna manage to do some hitchhiking at this time of night. So, or else it's gonna be a very long walk. I think it's about an hour. So that's where everyone has left their suitcases. Here we go, Lofoten Islands. Anyway, no lift, so it's gonna be the walk. 1 hour. Possibly, maybe more, we shall see. I've got my high-vis vest on and I've got a torch here. Yeah, you need to be organized if you do this, because there's hardly any light around, so better to be safe than sorry. But look at that view. Wow, incredible. So guys, we got a lift from this chap that's just leaving down there. Wonderful couple that gave us a lift, saved us about an hour walk. Very grateful. Right, so let's go and see our hostel. So this is our hostel. I think it's a sort of fish museum, stockfish museum, something like that. We'll probably check it out tomorrow morning. But yeah, let's see. Looks like one of those typical Norwegian fisherman's building. Yeah, Lofoten High Hostel. There we go. I think we need to take our shoes off. This is the kitchen. It's okay. I think there's some kettle there. You've got a fridge as well, that's good. And this is our room number 1. You've got 2 beds and a nice living room area. Very cozy. Yes. Everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, the weather has got much worse. Been snowing all morning. Anyway, we're going to go out shortly. So, as I said, we are in A. This must be the shortest village name in the world. I think the longest one is in Wales. But this one here, A, definitely the shortest. Shame about the weather, but at least last night we saw the northern lights. That was a bonus.